Hey YouTube, it's Susie QZ. We're gonna get this out of the way. Sorry, no fresh off the hook today, cause I'm not finished with what I wanted to show you guys. I'm finished with half of it, but the other half I ain't finished. So you're getting this week. Anyway, guess what? My buddy brought me home. Yeah. My buddy brought me home today because we was just talking, and I said, I'm finna go. He said, where you going? You don't get off till 4 o'clock. It was like 3:30 something. I said, I get off at 3:30. He was like, since when? I said, I've been getting off at 3:30. He said, you didn't run it by me. I'm like, well, I'm running it by you now. I'm getting up at 3:30. He said, you came in late today. I'm like, yeah, you watching me, ain't it? I said, but for real though. I said, my car messed up, so I gotta catch the bus. You catching the bus to Raleigh? Yeah. You want me to take you home? And I'm just looking at him. He said, what? You scared? I said, He said, deaf people can drive. You scared for real? He said, man, I can drive, man. I said, okay. I said, you promise you ain't gonna kill me? I promise I ain't gonna kill you. I was like, alright, good. So I had to wait for him to talk to his their friend, this other dude. He just kept on talking. And every time they'll walk around the corner and come back, walk around the corner and come back. And I'm looking like, he said, don't look at me like that. You'll still be at the bus stop. And I'm like, whatever. So I'm just talking to the lady and his team and stuff like that. I was like, man, I was talking about women talk too much. He talk too much too. So and so, so and so. And then I go look at him. Hold on, we finna go. I'm like, okay. He said, you in the hurry? You said it took you 2 hours to get home yesterday. I said it took me about 2.5 hours, 3 hours to get home, but whatever. But it was cool. Cause this lady that's cool with him, you know, she says that she could never like be in a relationship with him because she don't see how she could be in the car with somebody who doesn't talk while he driving. And I'm looking at her like, huh? Now, he was talking his tail off. He was asking me stuff, but I didn't go into a whole lot of detail because my thing is, we conversating because you got to read my lips, but you need to have your eyes on this road. So my answers are yes, no, maybe, I don't know. I'm not finna have no full-fledged conversation with you if you supposed to be looking at this road, dude. So he was looking at me like, alright, I talk to you, listen. I'm like, okay, how you do that? So he's just talking about video games and so. He reached in the bag and gave me a magazine, said me to look at it, about some game he trying to play, and he waiting on the 3rd part to come out and all this old stuff. And I'm just like, yeah, I'm reading. Sounds interesting. I don't give a you know. And the thing is, he lives closer. He lived kind of close to the job. He lived maybe 15 minutes from the job. I live an hour from the job, you know, driving, not on the bus, driving. So he really went out of his way to bring me home. You know, he said he was meeting somebody out here missing this, which he may or may not be. But you know, I appreciated him, and I asked him how much. He was like, how much you want to give me? I'm like, $5, which ain't nothing. 2 gallons of gas. He said, okay, I'm not picky. And so, cause you know, he already say people be trying to get off on him. Because the other lady that's cool with him, you know, he loaned her some money. She ain't paid him back. They call this right now the promissory note. She tore it up in the little pieces and said, prove it. So, you know, after he told me that, I was like, man, I'm going to offer this man something, whether he take it or not. And, you know, I had more money to give him, but, you know, if he, you know, I said $5, he said, okay, so that's what I gave him. Even though I charged for 10. But, it was cool, ride with him. Smell his cologne. Just looking at him. And he looking at me, he's like, see, I told you I was a good dude. I said, I never questioned that. Actually, I did. But, it was cool. It was nice of him to bring me home. Yeah. Y'all know. I'm about to burst on the inside. Man. Because I feel like a teenager. You know, in school, I used to have crushes on guys. You know what I'm saying? Most of the time, the people I had a crush on didn't even know I was alive. And so, in this adult world, a guy that I have a crush on knows I'm alive, talks to me every day, and now has brought me home and knows where I live. And only charged me $5 and didn't grope me or ask me for no poontang or nothing. So, cool. But that's all I had to tell y'all today. And I thank God that I didn't have to ride the bus. I'm off tomorrow. So, happy 4th of July to me. But I gotta go back to work Thursday. I may be able to get him to bring me home Thursday evening too. Now, I don't know now. We'll see. But, it's whatever. I'm cheesing, y'all see me cheesing. Yeah, he told me to flip my brim up on my head, so I've had it like this all day. I usually don't like that. I usually like it like that. He said, it looks better like this. So I kept it like that.